Yesterday, we had JP Morgan boosting its Apple price target over iPhone optimism. They now expect 4 5G phones to roll out in the next year in 2020. When you take a look at what Apple has done, do you think that they will kind of be able to revive some of the excitement that has been lost over the iPhones?
Yeah, so the 5G has been expected. It's supposed to be a 5G super cycle, some call it that. So I think that's the next big thing. We'll see how it plays out. Initially, it's going to be a smaller rollout, but ultimately, that's where everything is moving to. 5G is the next big thing. So, yeah, that's going to be exciting. It's going to add more excitement into the whole mix. And it'll take a while to catch up, but we'll see how it plays out.
So Apple had a little bit of I guess they made it a little bit more of a news event than they have in the past, and it was all about apps. This was held last night. When you take a look at what Apple has done, they've been trying to diversify away from their iPhone. We know that the iPhone, they've been very reliant on it in terms of revenue in the past. Do you think that this was the first step, or I guess you can't really say first step, but one step that Apple has taken in order to further diversify itself, further, I guess, distance itself from not only having the smartphone and really having other offerings as well?
Yeah, this has been going on. I mean, the move towards services is a big part of their overall strategy. iPhone sales have been coming down. I think they were down 15%, and the services has been growing like 24%, and it's about 19% of the total revenue. So it's getting up there, and they need that. The iPhone, the services, as the iPhone goes on a secular decline, they need the services to pick up. And there are a lot of good services out there that Apple can count on. So let's see how it plays out. But this was an intelligent strategy. It's a good strategic move. This used to be a non-event, but they want to show that the developers that they are important to Apple's future, to the services business. And so this kind of brings them out in front and kind of highlights their contribution.
From your perspective, since you watch Apple so closely, do you think that they have been doing enough to diversify away from the iPhone, or would you like them to see more within their services business?
No, I think they're going in the right direction. I mean, it's a step-by-step. They've added TVs and music and all that. So it's getting out there. Watches are doing well. Things are picking up slowly, but they'll get there. And iPhone, you know, it's reached its mark. I mean, the high end has penetrated fully. So it's very tough to really move very fast on that. They really can't match the earlier growth that they had. But it's out there. It's popular. iPhone 11s are very popular. They're doing much better than what was expected. So they will be around. I mean, Apple is known to reinvent itself, come out with. Now the cameras are very good. There's always something good about every iteration of iPhone. So I think it'll do well. It'll be there. It's not going away. It's a cash cow, but they need to supplement that. And that's what they're doing.
And we also had the note recently from Webbush basically saying that AirPods have been very popular this holiday season, and they, of course, will be, or they think that they will be a win for the company over the next couple of weeks.
It's going to be huge. I mean, they're selling off. They're selling very well, and they're expected to really grow in the coming months, rather. So I think that's been a good addition to the whole mix. And that's, like I said, Apple kind of reinvents itself and keeps adding new stuff and keeps it relevant. In a hardware business, that's important to do, and they do it very well.
Well, it's hard to bet against Apple when they have so many customers that are very loyal to their brand. So a lot of people who love Apple really aren't willing to venture outside and get other products from elsewhere.
Absolutely. I think the ecosystem is very sticky. Once you get in, it's very tough to get out. And that's been the beauty of that. That's their strategy as well, is to kind of give them different things. So if you don't like this, you like something else, but you pretty much stay in the iPhone ecosystem.
All right, Santosh Rao, thanks so much for joining me today.